VoicePod's impressive voice recognition capabilities are well understood. However, VoicePod's ability to talk is an equally valuable function that can benefit almost every home automation project. When installed as a tabletop unit, VoicePod's built-in speaker makes it a perfect wireless announcement station for any room. And when it's connected to a whole home audio system through its stereo port, VoicePod becomes a full-fledged dynamic announcement agent. VoicePod can be used to verbally deliver all kinds of useful information. VoicePod's speech feedback can make the user more aware of what the home automation system is doing and alert users to specific security concerns as they happen. This video will show you several different techniques for making VoicePod speak. Each VoicePod contains a built-in sound library with more than 1,500 pre-recorded audio clips of words and short phrases relevant to home automation. Whenever you want VoicePod to speak, you should consult the VoicePod sound library documentation, which is available for download in both searchable PDF and spreadsheet formats. Each VoicePod audio clip is given a unique sound index number. Notice that sound 726 is garage door closed. Let's make VoicePod speak this sound. To begin, switch to the Programming tab in Composer and select an event to program. We'll program the VoicePod Goodnight event in this example. You will find many useful VoicePod actions under the device-specific command drop-down on the right side of the screen. Select Speak Sound and input the sound index number.
Garage door closed.
When possible, you'll want to use VoicePod's sound library for constructing announcements, since it's comprised of actual voice recordings. But for flexibility, VoicePod also provides a built-in text-to-speech engine that is capable of speaking any text string using a computer-generated voice. Let's try it. Using text-to-speech is as easy as selecting Speak TTS and typing in the text you'd like VoicePod to speak. Notice that the text field is a drop-down, so you can have VoicePod speak any string variable in the entire project. For example, the name of the last person to unlock the deadbolt.
Door unlocked by Henry.
You can adjust the text-to-speech engine's voice using the text-to-speech voice pitch VoicePod property. Lower numbers produce lower pitch. Higher numbers produce a high pitch.
Door unlocked by Henry.
Here is text-to-speech voice pitch 6.
Door unlocked by Henry.
Again, you should try to construct VoicePod announcements using clips from the built-in sound library, which generally sound more human than the text-to-speech engine's computer-generated voice. The VoicePod driver provides a handy action called Speak Sentence. This action lets you tell VoicePod to speak several sound library clips in sequence. Here is how we would construct a sound sentence. Simply separate each sound index by a semicolon in the sentence parameter, and VoicePod plays these sound library clips in sequence.
The guest garage is open.
The sentence parameter of the speech sentence VoicePod action provides a special syntax for stringing speech together. Here is an example. This sentence tells VoicePod to speak sound index 772, followed by the number 68.7, followed by sound 257, followed by have a nice day using text-to-speech, then a 1000 millisecond delay, and finally recorded message number 5 from the recorded messages property. Remember that each component must be separated with a semicolon, and its text-to-speech component must be enclosed with single quotes.
The temperature is 68.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Have a nice day.
Don't forget your keys. This example used a previously recorded message. This is how you would record that message.
Recorded message 5. At the tone, begin recording.
Don't forget your keys. Don't forget your keys.
Operation complete.
VoicePod provides additional commands that make it easy to speak numbers, temperatures, percentages, and other information. Anything contained in a Control4 variable can be spoken by VoicePod. To assist with speaking variables, VoicePod provides a number of driver variables for each data type. You must first assign the driver variable and then issue the appropriate VoicePod command. We'll highlight a few of these commands here. Speak number speaks the integer or real number contained in the speak number variable. Speak Fahrenheit temperature speaks the temperature contained in the Fahrenheit temperature variable.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Speak Celsius temperature speaks the temperature contained in the Celsius temperature variable.
29 degrees Celsius.
Speak percent speaks the value contained in the speak percent variable followed by the word percent.
100%.
Speak current date and speak current time will obtain the date and time from Control 4 and speak it.
Wednesday, April 17th, 4:24 p.m.
Speak current outside temperature, speak current weather, and speak weather forecast all access an internet service to gain the requested weather data for the zip code specified in the VoicePod driver and then speak it through the VoicePod.
Current weather is clear. The outside temperature is 68. The winds are from the west at 1.124 miles per hour.